Hello and welcome to the last ICHOM newsletter of the year. It's been a rather busy year, and so I thought I might just take a few minutes to talk a little bit about what I think we've achieved this year, and then thank you for your support. So one of the biggest things that we set out to achieve this year was growing the size of the ICHOM team. We were about 20 people at the start of the year, and now we're a little over 30. It's been a big challenge finding such wonderful people from all over the world, but we've done it, and I'm pleased to be part of a bigger leadership team now, which is really fantastic. And we just have a couple more vacancies to fill, but we're pretty stable. If you do know of anyone who is interested in selling ICHOM's products and services, then please do get in touch. But great growth in the team, and that's really helped us be able to achieve some of the milestones we've managed throughout 2021. The learning series has been a big part of the year. We've done a number of webinars and workshops throughout the year, ending in the big congress in November. We've seen more than 1,000 delegate attendances throughout the year, more than 100 speakers and representation from about 60 countries. So thank you so much for your participation. We hope very, very soon to confirm the dates and the venue for the face-to-face event in Boston, Massachusetts next year. It's also set to be in November, but we'll confirm the exact dates very, very soon. If you haven't yet registered your interest for the event, then please do. And we're very much looking forward to seeing you all face-to-face. With regard to the sets, the patient-centred outcome measures, we have had another busy year. This year we completed our 40th set, the Autism Spectrum Disorder Standard Set, and I'm very pleased that we were able to then hold a webinar in October to talk through the sets with many of you and gauge feedback. So it's been a busy year. Thank you, as always, to our working groups who give so much of their time to making the set creation process actually possible. We've also completed the harmonisation process that we've been working on. So we've re-engaged working groups across most of the sets. So thank you so much for those of you who got back involved in that process. So terms have been harmonised across the sets. Most of the sets have now been mapped to SNOMED and to LOINC, and mapping to ICD-10, I believe, is about to start. So hopefully in the new year, we'll talk very early on about access to the digitized sets and how you can start to use those. Now, Greg Robinson, our CTO, he's given me a little bit more information about how we're moving towards greater technical integration with the sets. So I'll refer to my notes when he says there's a growing need for representing the sets through the HL7 FHIR APIs for the international community, and to support local, regional and national learning collaboratives. So having the sets on FHIR is an important evolution of our ability to improve the adoption of value-based healthcare initiatives. So he says that the first set going on to FHIR is breast cancer, and the FHIR implementation guide for this set is under development, with plans for participation in an HL7 Connectathon event in Q2 of next year. So if this is the sort of work that you're involved in, or something you'd be keen to become involved in, then please do reach out to us. We'd really like to hear from you and get more people involved in the creation of the sets going on to FHIR. We also launched the benchmarking platform this year. It was a pretty big deal for us. We've put the breast cancer set onto the platform. Stroke will come next. And I'm very pleased that we've been talking closely with Charité in Berlin, Saint-Luc in Belgium, and Basel in Switzerland to get patient data onto the platform in the new year, and look forward to sharing results next year. Lastly, I would just like to thank you all for your participation. ICHOM is nothing without its community, and I know that so many of you do that you give up so much of your time and support the work that we do. So thank you. Thank you also to our sponsors, to our donors and people who funded activities this year. I hope that despite the pandemic, people can have a real rest over the holiday season, and I hope that everybody stays safe, and I look forward to talking with you in 2022. So take care.